you will become a bit more mature and a bit more ready if at all you want to join government services. So sir, that's why I opted for masters,
Okay.
and I think it will help a lot in my services as well.
Whom do you think that he is your role model, your mother or your father?
Sir, as far as sir, uh, aiming towards perfection and doing what matters the most in a dedicated manner, I think my father inspires me a lot, sir.
And how your mother inspires you?
Sorry, sir, I didn't understand the question.
Okay, and in how your mother inspires you? आपकी माताजी आपको किन किन क्षेत्रों में किन किन तरीकों से इंस्पायर करती है?
Okay, sir. My mother is, sir, first of all, really hardworking. Also, sir, she is very open, very down to earth, and very honest. And he does all her tasks very efficiently and with all her dedications.
Okay. Now tell me how your subject will help in intelligence gathering. Also, give me some examples.
Okay, sir. First would be, sir, a geographer is very well aware about the geography of the surroundings, which is the very first aspect a person as a intelligence officer should look into, so that he understand all the terrain, all the different geographical aspects, and so he can perform his task in the physical field itself. So second would be that a geographer is well versed with maps. Not only he can read complex maps, but also make, if at all he is required to, sir. Third would be, sir, a geographer is able to work with softwares like ArcGIS, which is a geographical information system, to not only collect and assemble data, but also analyze it for espionage purposes and sir, deciding operations and planning operations. Fourth would be, sir, geographer is also able to work with satellites, sir, to not only read data through various receptors that are involved in satellites, but also, sir, to provide and analyze information again, sir.
Okay.
So example would be, sir, we can.
I am giving you an example that अगर मैं आपको किसी आदमी की रेकी करने के लिए कहता हूँ और आपके सामने हम उसके 10 फोटोग्राफ्स रखते हैं और 10 फोटोग्राफ्स डिफरेंट जगह के, जैसे पार्क के हैं, मार्केट के हैं, थोड़ा सा जंगल है और कुछ घरों के आसपास हैं, कुछ छोटी मोटी शॉप्स हैं, इस तरह की वो ढेर सारी जगहों को विजिट किया है और वो 10 फोटोग्राफ्स आपके सामने रखी। एज ए जियोग्राफर आप उनमें कौन कौन से फैक्टर सर्च करेंगे, कौन कौन से इनपुट्स ढूंढने की कोशिश करेंगे या कनेक्ट करने की कोशिश करेंगे उस लोकेशन को जानने के लिए? तो जिस लोकेशन, तो चाहे वो एलिट लोकेशन है या फिर ऐसे ही रूरल एरिया है या कैसा है, तो जो भी सोच पाते हैं आप बताइए।
Yes, sir. Sir, by seeing all the different pictures, we can first of all, sir, analyze the fact that if at all he is visiting more the areas which are into human population, or areas which are segregated and not have much human interference. So in that sense, sir, we can plan our operation. Other than that, sir, there is an applicational tool which is called as extrapolation in geography. So we can analyze all the pictures and place it on a map, and then we will get his heat map, where at all he visited and at what frequency and for what time period. All these will be done through extrapolation. So we will have an entire structure at where he can be present in a future time, sir. So we can also predict his movements for future, sir. So these are the 2 points I can think of.
ठीक है, लेकिन आप उन एग्जैक्ट चीजों को बताइए, उन एग्जैक्ट पॉइंट्स को बताइए, उन फैक्टर्स को बताइए जो आप उन फोटोग्राफ से कलेक्ट करने की कोशिश करेंगे, जानने की कोशिश करेंगे।
Okay, sir. Sir, first of all, we can after, if at all he is present in the pictures, we can analyze how does he look, what what all places he visits and why does he visit, if at all he is doing some activity, sir. Also, sir, we can analyze different patterns, and also we can through geographical tools we can analyze where will be he will be present in future, sir. This is all I can think of at this moment.
ओके, और उन्हीं 10 फोटोग्राफ को देख करके क्या हम पता लगा सकते हैं कि ये सारे फोटोग्राफ एक ही दिन के खींचे हुए हैं या अलग अलग दिनों के खींचे हुए हैं? इसका पता आप कैसे लगा पाएंगे?
Okay, sir. We can analyze this through various means, sir. If the photos are of night, sir, we can find if at all there are clouds, or if there are at all stars. Also, sir, we can watch the background, and if at all there are other people in the picture, we can analyze their dressings and find if the seasons are different or if there was a change in weather pattern. Also, sir, we can see at the shops and if there are marketplaces. Also, sir, if pictures are of parks or sir natural areas, we can also analyze through watching vegetation, sir, if they are shedding leaves or not, sir.
लेकिन हम ये कैसे जान पाएंगे ये जो 10 की 10 फोटोज हैं हमारे पास, ये सेम डे पर खींची गई हैं, जो एक पर्सन के पीछे हम लगे हुए हैं वो इन 10 जगहों को विजिट करता है? मेरा पूछने का ये मकसद है कि अगर हम उन फोटोज को देख करके अपने माइंड से ये पता कर लें कि ये एक ही दिन की खींची गई फोटो है, तो हम उसका जो बफर जोन हम जान सकते हैं कि वो बस इतने एरिया में ही घूमा होगा, इसकी क्या रेंज है घूमने की, ये हम पहचान कर सकते हैं। तो आप एग्जैक्ट बताइए आप क्या चीज देखने की कोशिश करेंगे?
Sir, if they are the pictures of one day itself, then he is not likely to change his clothing for
Yes.
all the 10 in the 10 photos, sir.
Okay, you got that. Clothing, beard, haircut.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, tell me about dark web. How much you know about it?
Sir, I have read a little about it. Dark web is web which is not really visible to a normal user who tries to search various websites using common search engines such as Google, Yahoo, etc., sir. So they are hidden and they can be reached and operated through specified links only, sir. So it is referred to as dark webs.
Okay.
Also, sir, it is further used by various crime syndicates and crime networks for illegal events like drug trafficking, sir, Bitcoin transferring, Hawala networks, etc., sir.
And what is ransomware?
Okay, sir. Ransomware is when a hacker operates a cyber attack in a businessman in a computer, which can be from an individual or a company itself. So it hacks the entire network and then asks for a ransom in money, which is preferably cryptocurrencies these days, in order to let the entire computer system free of the virus.
Okay. तो अगर वो क्रिप्टो करेंसी मांगता है तो डार्क वेब के थ्रू मांगता है, ठीक है, हम समझ गया। बट ये जो क्रिप्टो करेंसी उसने ली वो यूज कैसे करेगा इसका? उससे वो क्या चीज खरीद लेगा, क्या चीज वो मतलब कि उसको इन्वेस्ट कहाँ करेगा वो?
Okay, sir. In this current scenario, sir, cryptocurrencies aren't, sir, legalized in most of the nations except, sir, El Salvador in North America. But some companies such as sir Tesla and other major companies, some of them, sir, are accepting payments in cryptocurrencies. So, sir, cryptocurrencies operates on blockchain technology and it allows a lot of anonymity. So you can purchase something if at all it is allowed by not revealing your identity, sir. So in that sense, you will be able to use it.
Okay. And what do you know about end-to-end encryption? What is this?
Sir, end-to-end encryption, as we can see, used by WhatsApp in our day-to-day life, sir, it means that the company which is responsible for the service is not storing any of your data in their own servers, sir.
And in blockchain technology, this technology is used or not?
Sir, blockchain is a different technology. So, if at all, sir, there are, let's say, transactions. So, it is a decentralized technology. So, the service which we see like WhatsApp or Instagram or Facebook, sir, these are controlled by one parent agency, which is Meta. Other than that, sir, we can see Google. So, yes.
बट मेरा कहना ये है कि एंड टू एंड इंक्रिप्शन का ये जो मेथड है, ये क्या क्रिप्टो करेंसी के ट्रांसफर के दौरान भी यूज किया जाता है, जैसा कि आपने बताया कि ब्लॉकचेन टेक्नोलॉजी का यूज किया जाता है, तो क्या ब्लॉकचेन टेक्नोलॉजी में ये मेथड यूज होता है या नहीं होता है?
Sir, end-to-end encryption is not directly used, but we can say so that the details of the users are not revealed in the true sense, sir. A blockchain uses, sir, hideous avatars of regular people. So if at all, sir, links can be established between those avatars and the real people in real life, then only we can establish their identity. Otherwise, it is encrypted as well, sir.
About 1 month ago, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji have given a statement on cryptocurrency. What was that?
Sir, I haven't come across the statement itself, sir, but I know that the government of India is not really in favor of legalizing all the private cryptocurrencies, sir.
Okay, actually, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has said that cryptocurrency shouldn't go in the bad hands. So,
yes, sir.
Who are the bad hands?
Sir, given that, sir, cryptocurrency provide a lot of animosity as far as the sender and receiver of the crypto coins is concerned. So, sir, it can be used for various illegal activities such as the Hawala transaction, for drug smuggling, for arms and ammunition smuggling, and also for human trafficking as well. So in that sense, sir, it can be negatively used, sir. So I think he meant that with bad hands.
So now tell me about Northeast Insurgency. What is the status of insurgency in all 7 sisters?
Okay, sir. Sir, 7 sisters are, sir, the 7 states, and also, sir, include the region of Sikkim. No. While we mentioned the Northeast.
Then it will be the 8. Now only talk on 7 sisters only.
Okay, sir. So, sir, situation is different in all the states because all the states have different cultural traditions and different tribes living in them. And on the basis of this only, the original states have been divided itself, sir. So, as far as, sir, states like Tripura and Mizoram are concerned, also, sir, at sir, Arunachal Pradesh, we can include in this. Situation is really nice, sir. The government is working and insurgency is really suppressed and is not visible in the main fold, sir. If states like Assam, Nagaland, Manipur and Meghalaya is concerned, sir, insurgency is still on with most intense insurgency activities we can see in the states of Manipur and Nagaland, sir. So government of India has achieved a non-aggression pact with most of the insurgent organizations, but still are some organizations which operate from the borders in Myanmar and Bangladesh still try to do and carry, sir, attacks on the Indian military and civil structures to keep on the insurgent movement, sir. But government of India is on a right path and continue in continuation of suppressing and reducing the menace to reach 0, sir.
Okay. अब आप हमें ये बताइए कि आपका कानून 7 सिस्टर्स में कहां-कहां पर लागू है अभी तक?
Okay, sir. AFSPA, sir, is still still applicable in, sir, Assam, some southern districts of Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Nagaland, Meghalaya, and, sir, I am not really sure about Mizoram and Tripura at this moment, sir.
I think Meghalaya is free from MOCKS.
Sir, it can be so, and I'm not able to recall about Meghalaya, sir, precisely.
Okay. Recently, conflict between two states in northeast states. Have you knowledge about it?
Yes, sir. I think I read about a border dispute between Mizoram and Assam, sir.
Yes. Then tell the story what happened that time.
So, sir, when the states in the northeast were being divided, so, sir, as we can see that a tribe which has a cultural identity has a ambiguous area because they practice jhum cultivation, sir.
Mhm.
So, uh, when the border was divided, sir, uh, both the states had certain tribes which claimed certain areas which came into conflict. But at that time, sir, it wasn't resolved and it surfaced up recently and it led to, sir, some friction, sir.
And I think this type of conflicts directly challenges to our federation, or we can say that they are challenging our federalism.
Sir, it can be said so. Sir, border disputes are not at all uh, good, sir, as far as, sir, national peace is concerned. But at the same time, sir, India is a union of states with a stronger center. And in that sense, sir, center has uh, stepped into the matter and is in talks with both the Assam and Mizoram governments to solve the dispute amicably, sir.
Okay. Now come to the Myanmar military coup in Myanmar. How
Yes, sir.
you look this look into this whole matter? How it will be dangerous to our national security, mainly in northeast states.
Okay, sir. The Myanmar coup is not an standalone movement, sir. The military of Myanmar has done it in the past also, and has done it again now,
Mm.
sir. When this recent coup happened, a lot of migrants from Myanmar entered into states like Nagaland, Manipur, and particularly in Mizoram. And not only the civilian population, but various government high officials which were working for the democratic government, sir.
Mm.
So in that sense, there was a lot of migration influx. At the same time, sir, if the Myanmar military is busy in managing coup and establishing the government in the country, they won't be able to focus on the insurgent groups which are located in Myanmar alongside the Indian border, and we can see a likely rise in the insurgent activities in the northeast, which can lead to the destability in the region itself. That's why, sir, recently the our minister Harshvardhan Shringla visited Myanmar, and I think he would have worked on this issue as well, sir.
Okay, and tell that China इसका फायदा कैसे उठाना चाहता है?
We have read a lot of reports where it states that even though, sir, Myanmar military accepts what government of India demands, but still it is really close to China. So much so that the entire coup which the Myanmar military did was in consonance with the China's government itself. So, sir, in that sense, China is very much able to use the land of Myanmar to pose further instability and threat in our northeast region, sir.
Okay. And how this group is very much creating concern only for Mizoram and include that law that is signed between only Mizoram and Myanmar.
Sir, I'm not aware of the pact which is signed. But, sir, first of all, sir, if at all there is so much migration, sir, there is a lot of chances that some evil miscreants or people who are from the Chinese intelligence may have passed into the Mizoram border in the crowd which was migrating to Mizoram after the coup, sir. So it can not only, sir, change the demographic status of the Mizoram, also it can have a lot of foreign spies and people who can be further leading operations of insurgency in the northeast. So, sir, in that sense, sir, it can hamper the national stability and national peace of India, sir.
Okay. Now tell me what will be some possible solutions to avoid such type of situations in Mizoram.
Okay, sir. Sir, first of all, we should further stabilize our borders, and if at all such migration happens, we should have a entire register which can name them down, so that we already have a list of how many people have migrated into the state and where at all they are all living and what they are doing, sir. Also, sir, Indian government has proposed the National Register of Citizens, so which is a fine exercise to know how many citizens are there in the state itself, which are legally living, and how many are, sir, illegally immigrants, sir.
Okay.
So these two methods can be really